Hey everybody, it is Krista Smith here from Activate Her Awesome. Today I am here with a video giving you a peek into a presentation that I did for Social Media Day Halifax on June the 9th. And the title of the presentation was called How to Level Up Your Marketing Using Chat GPT. The reason I actually recorded this video is because the night before the workshop, I had found out that it was entirely possible that I might not have access to the internet to show the attendees in my workshop how to effectively use the prompts and use the technology of Chat GPT to improve them. So what I did is I actually recorded myself with the prompts that I created and curated to gift to all the attendees. So you will be able to download those. But more importantly, I'm going to show you how you can start to leverage this to make your marketing efforts as you're running your own business a little bit easier. Now, I do want to say that for me as a marketer and a certified story brand guide, I tend not to use these. Well, first of all, I would never use this for writing with my clients. My clients are paying me for my human brain to be able to create marketing for them. However, I am using this in my own business. And these are some of the examples that I'll be sharing today. These are practical applications for any small business owner to be able to make marketing just a little bit easier. Because the reality is, we probably did not grow up thinking that one day we were going to have to grow up and appease the algorithm gods, right? That's the truth. So let's dive in. I want to give you a little bit of background before I get into the actual prompts. Okay, so what is Chat GPT? Chat GPT is actually a highly advanced text generator. And what it does is it produces responses to questions or queries based on mathematical probabilities. Now, although it might appear to be human-like because it makes you feel like you are conversing with it, it really is artificial intelligence. On a very basic level, all it's doing is predicting what characters would logically come next in response to any kind of a query based on analyzing humongous strings of data. It's similar to using predictive text on your smartphone keyboard, only on a much larger scale. And a lot of people wonder, how can it predict so accurately? Well, the predictions that the software makes are based on the fact that it's ingested a huge amount of data from the internet. The largest model indicates it's consumed about 10% of everything that's online. Now, if it's on the internet, it must be true, right? Here's where it can go wrong. Chat GPT has relied on human programming to collect human-generated content because that's everything that's online. It's all been generated by humans. That's been meticulously evaluated and ranked by, again, a team of humans. So this approach, although it's really effective, can still definitely be prone to human errors, biases, and subjectivity. So therefore, everything that I'm talking about today, I highly recommend that you take the necessary steps and measures to fact check any information before you use it. And what this means for you, bottom line, use ChatGPT and the information that it gives you to inform your work. Use it to inspire your writing and your marketing. And then you're going to feel confident that you're doing the right thing. Now that you know what it is and you know its possible limitations, let's learn how to use it. This is Chat GPT. It is chat.openai.com. You can sign up for a free account. I do not have an upgraded account. This is really just the free account that I'm using. When you first log in, you're going to have your chats that are going to store over here in the left-hand side. I've just closed this window to make it really easy and clean for us to see how I'm working today. The place that you input your chats is down here at the bottom. Now, if you log into ChatGPT and you're getting like an error message up here, that's okay. Just keep pressing refresh and keep trying to put in your message. Eventually, the system will catch up with you and you will be able to start using it. That's if you're using the free program. If you've actually upgraded and you're paying the $20 a month, you're probably not going to run into those issues. However, I want to tell you that I only use the free program. I do not have the upgraded Chat GPT. So let's start with this. The first thing that you need to do is you need to tee it up. So Chat GPT is only going to give you a really great output based on the information that you give it in the beginning. So I have a basic formula in the handout that you're going to be able to get and download. So I'm going to make sure that I share the QR code. So you're going to be able to go and download this whole guide that I have done for you. It has all of my chat prompts in it, and you're going to be able to just copy and paste and go to town. This is going to make you really happy, and I hope it saves you a bunch of time, because it saves me a bunch of time. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to look at the context. So in this example, it is assume I'm a business coach who wants to help my clients understand how to use AI more productively in their business. Okay, that is what I want to do. So this is the context that I need to give it. Assume I'm is a really great way to tee Chat GPT up to give you better results. So assume I'm a real estate agent. Assume I'm a massage therapist. Assume I'm an esthetician. Assume I'm a fill in the blank. Okay. And it always helps to piggyback that with what your clients want. Okay. In terms of what you're looking for it to do. All right. The second thing that you need to identify is the goal. You need to identify the goal and you need to be specific. So in this example, I want 3 different social media posts, and I want 3 different posts for LinkedIn, for Facebook, and for Instagram. And what I want to do really is promote this free lead magnet that I have using my top GPT hacks. That's my goal. Now I have to figure out what is the result that I'm looking for. Like, what's the actual query that I'm asking it to output? In this case, it is that I want it to give me 3 different possibilities for each social media network, along with relevant hashtags and keywords. Now, here's the final input that I'm going to put into and paste into Chat GPT. And I've kind of taken all 3 and just kind of formulated them together in one paragraph. So it is, assume I'm a business coach who wants to help my clients understand how to use AI more productively in their business. Give me 3 different social media captions for each social media platform of Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram to promote my free lead magnet on my top GPT hacks. I also need relevant keywords and hashtags. So I'm just going to copy all of this. I'm going to come over to Chat GPT and I'm going to paste it in. Now it brought in a little bit of weird formatting here. If I wanted to, I could go ahead and, take out the formatting, but honestly, Chat GPT knows the difference. So you totally don't have to do this. So I'm just going to do it to there. Then all you have to do to get the output is press this little airplane button. And it gave us relevant hashtags and keywords. So let's just look at the Instagram posts. Ready to take your business to new heights with AI? Grab my free lead magnet and uncover the secrets of ChatGPT. Boost productivity, engage customers, and stay ahead of the game. Link in bio. And then AI for business, productivity boost, free lead magnet. Second one, attention, entrepreneurs and innovators. Learn the art of AI-driven success with my top GPT hacks. Join my free webinar and unlock the possibilities for AI in your business. Now, that one's not quite right. So this one is totally, I am not doing a webinar at all. So this one, it missed the boat, but that's okay. Calling all forward-thinking professionals. Don't miss out on my free resource packed with ChatGPT tips and tricks. Level up your business strategy with AI and stay ahead in the digital era. Download now. Okay, so let's say this one doesn't work for me. Like, I'm not doing a webinar. Please rewrite. You don't have to say please. I don't know why I say please. That's so funny that I do that, but I do. Okay, so let's ask it to rewrite Instagram caption 2. Attention all entrepreneurs and innovators. Unlock the power of AI in your business with my free lead magnet. Subscribe now and gain exclusive access to my top GPT hacks. Level up your productivity and stay ahead in the digital era. Link in bio. All right, I could totally work with that. But let's say it doesn't have enough of your personality in it. How do you add more of that? I'm going to say make it punchier. That's not punchier. Let's do make it funnier and about 30% longer. All right, so this is better. It's still not great. So here's one thing that I would do. Like, I don't want unleash the power of AI. I would never say unleash the power of AI. So what we can do is rewrite the above and don't use the words unleash the power. What else wouldn't I like? And let's embark. I would never use let's embark. So all I'm going to do is say rewrite the above and don't use the words here. I'm going to hit enter. Here we go. This is a little better. Brace yourself for an exhilarating ride into the realm of AI magic. Get ready to level up your business game and leave your competitors green with envy. Maybe still not quite it, but again, this is where you get to go, okay, this is something good to start with, and then I can go from there. So this is how you can improve upon the captions better. So that's the first one. Now let's go on to the next example that I have. This is a formula to get a really actionable single post. So the one above kind of gave us, a chat that if you really wanted to maximize your time and make sure you're not duplicating content and pasting the same thing on every single platform, that gave us those options. This one is for just a single social media post. So here's the formula. Describe what you do as it relates to your industry. In this example, business coach. Who is your target audience broadly? I work with small business owners over 40 who want to grow and scale a digital business. What do you want to share? Well, I want to share information with my followers on Instagram about a digital course for service-based small business owners. And what is my audience's biggest problem as it relates to this? I know my audience wants to get more organized at managing their clients and elevating their client experience. So now if we put it all together, it is assume I'm a business coach. I work with women over 40 who want to grow and scale a digital business. I'd like to share some information about a digital course for service-based entrepreneurs who want to get more organized managing their clients and elevate their client experience. What could I say? So let's see what we get by putting this one in. Now, you can, if you want to, come over here and create a new chat and keep them all separate, and you don't necessarily have to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste in that prompt and hit the send message button. All right, here we go. Exciting news for service-based small business owners. Are you ready to take your client management and experience to the next level? I'm thrilled to announce my brand new digital course designed specifically for women over 40 who want to grow and scale their digital businesses. Introducing Streamline and Elevate, Mastering Client Management Experience. Well, this isn't quite the title of mine. Mine's called the Client Onboarding Kit, but I appreciate that it gave me a title. This comprehensive course is packed with invaluable strategies and practical tools to help you get more organized, enhance your client relationships, and provide an exceptional experience that sets you apart from the competition. In Streamline and Elevate, you'll discover, boom, client management systems, boom, creating effortless onboarding, boom, nurturing client relationships, and boom, elevating the client experience. I'm not going to read through every single thing. And it even gave me some hashtags. This is a really helpful prompt. So this one here, the formula for a social media post, I probably use this the most of all the posts that I'm sharing. Okay, now let's get into some of the other good ones. So as you go down here, I have 12 different posts that you are going to be able to use as prompts to help you leverage the power of Chat GPT. So the first one, I thought about all the things that I know you have to do. The first one is if you are launching something new and you might need a 2-month launch strategy. So the general prompt is this: assume I'm, and you put in what you do. And then you go with who and what the audience wants. So assume I am a business coach for entrepreneurs who want to grow and scale a digital business. And then it's, I need some ideas for a social media strategy to launch, and then the title of what you're planning to launch. And I'm literally doing this real because this is a pain point of mine. I am launching a retreat in October, and I need to have a strategy for figuring out how I am going to make sure I don't oversaturate or annoy my audience. So the final prompt is, assume I'm a business coach for assume I'm a business coach for entrepreneurs who want to grow and scale a digital business. I need some new ideas for a social media strategy to launch a retreat I'm planning in October 2023. Can you outline a strategy so I don't oversaturate and annoy my audience? Let's just copy this prompt and come back to Chat GPT and paste it in and see what we get. It's literally giving me a full plan. So it's telling me how to build anticipation. So 3 to 4 months before the retreat, here are the things that you can do. Create a dedicated hashtag for your retreat and start using it. Tease your audience with sneak peeks of the location, activities, if there's any speakers. Share testimonials or success stories from previous retreats to generate interest. This is super crazy, super helpful, and gives you somewhere to start. All right, the next one, launching something new. The next one is if you need a quick caption for an Instagram post. So this is really handy if you have a picture and you want to just, I don't know what to post today, but I know I need to post something and I really want to make it relevant to my audience so that they can understand what I do a little bit better. This is how you could do this. So again, it's a start with assume I'm a, and then you insert what you do. And then it's write a caption for an Instagram post featuring a picture of me, and then you have to describe the photo. And then I added a little bit of personality to this one, which is make it fun or relatable or sassy. So assume I'm a business coach for service-based entrepreneurs. Write a caption for an Instagram post featuring a picture of me working at my desk that highlights how my day is going and make it funny. So I'm just going to copy this. We're going to come over. I'm not starting a new chat. I'm just going to keep it in the same one, and I'm just going to paste it in. Here we go. When your day as a service-based entrepreneur starts with bold plans, but reality has other ideas. Today's to-do list. Tackle 1 million emails, crush client calls with charm and expertise, conquer the chaos of paperwork. But my day seems to have other plans. A tangled phone cord, coffee spills, and a chaotic desk. It's the comedic masterpiece in the making. Nevertheless, I'm embracing the chaos with a smile because I know that a life of a business coach isn't always picture perfect. We handle the unexpected like the pros, juggling multiple hats while keeping our sense of humor intact. So here's to all the fellow service-based entrepreneurs who can laugh off the little hiccups and make the most of any situation. Remember, a messy desk is the sign of a creative mind. Share your hilarious workday moments in the comments below, and let's celebrate the roller coaster ride that is entrepreneurship together. And it's even given me hashtags, and it's got a ton of emojis in it. Now, let's say I'm not an emoji person. What we can do is say, rewrite the above, but get rid of all the emojis. There you go. Done. It is as easy as this. All right, let's go to the next one. Number 3. So we all know how important it is to publish regular content on your website to keep it relevant. When you publish a piece of content, whether that is a podcast episode or a YouTube channel or just a blog post that you've written on your website that you're going to drive traffic to, it's important that you create social media posts that drive to that piece of content. And here is a big tip that I find a lot of small business owners don't do. They actually don't think about promoting it several times. So they only think, oh, I did a blog post, I'm just going to go promote it once. You need to be creating regular posts that you share over the course of a week that all drive traffic to that post or to that piece of pillar content. Reason being, the first time you share that post, everybody might not see it. So you need to come in a couple of different times to do that. But this prompt is going to help you. So here is the example prompt. I'm not going to actually read through what the formula is, the recipe. You're going to be able to figure that out on your own. But in this case, it's assume I'm a business coach for service-based business owners. Service-based small business owners, outline a promotional strategy to share on my social media to drive traffic to my podcast episode on simplifying your social media strategy. I'd like 3 to 5 short social media posts with captions, emojis, and relevant hashtags. So let's just copy this one. Come on over, paste, and go. These are great. Look at number 2. Attention, service-based small business owners. Are you overwhelmed by your social media strategy? My latest podcast is here to rescue you. Tune in for expert tips and simplified approaches. Podcast episode, Simplify Social Media, Business Coaching. And there are some additional hashtags that you could use. Ready to boost your social media game? Don't miss my latest podcast where I break down the steps to simplify your social media strategy and achieve amazing results. Listen now. And it's got emojis, it's got hashtags, it's got tips. This is great. I could use absolutely all of these and post them. Simple, ready to go. Makes this, how long did it take me to create 5 of these? If I had to sit down and write these all on my own, it would have taken forever. So, really easy way to leverage the power of Chat GPT. Number 4, if you actually need pillar content ideas. So let's say you're sitting there and you're looking at a blank Google Doc and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I really need to create some content this week to drive people to my website. What am I going to create? Go to Chat GPT and ask it. So this prompt is name of business. So this doesn't actually start with assume. So this is where you'd put your name of business is and what you do. So in my example, Activate Her Awesome is a digital marketing firm. That's exactly what I am. So Activate Her Awesome is a digital marketing firm that offers, and what you're going to do is put down exactly what you're doing. And in this case, I give it a little bit more than just the standard prompt. So I gave it a little bit more information. So beyond just I help small business owners who are looking to grow and scale a digital business, I'm giving them a little bit more in terms of what their pain points are. So here's the example. Activate Her Awesome is a digital marketing firm that offers strategy and coaching to help small business owners get more clients from their digital marketing efforts. We help women over 40 struggling to get clients online to increase the quality of leads from their efforts. What would be a good podcast episode to record this week? Give me 8 to 10 ideas. And you could change this to what would be a good blog post to write this week, or what would be a good YouTube video to record this week, and give me 8 to 10 ideas. So let's just take this one and put it in and see what it gives us. And I could easily write or publish a podcast on any of these topics, and they may even be ideas that I didn't even think about. All right, next one. This is a big one because I have a lot of clients that struggle with this. A lead magnet is the first step in any successful sales funnel. If you do not have a lead magnet, then you're not able to get people's names and email addresses so that you can intentionally send them what they need in order to feel confident that you are the person that can solve their problem. That's basically what a sales funnel is. And if you don't have a really great lead magnet or one that's actually converting for you, a lot of people need this prompt. So this one starts with the assume I'm again. So assume I'm and insert what you do and who you do it for, and give me at least 10 unique ideas for a new lead magnet that will help my audience. And then you want to add the common goal, whatever that is. So for me, here's my example. Assume I'm a business coach for entrepreneurs who find marketing hard. Give me at least 10 unique ideas for a new lead magnet that will help my audience simplify social media. So I'm just going to copy that prompt, come on over here, paste it in. Let's see what we get. So it's suggesting that I could do a calendar template. It's suggesting that I could do the ultimate guide for social media platforms and how to choose the right one for your business, a social media audit checklist, assess and optimize your online presence, engagement boosting tips for how to spark meaningful conversations on social media. These are all amazing. And these could be lead magnets, or these could be ended up being pillar content ideas that you end up deciding, hey, I want to write a blog post on this, or hey, I want to do a podcast episode on this, or gosh, I want to record a video and screen share and share my screen so that people can watch me do this. This is probably the one that I use the most for my own clients. Right here, this one, hands down. All right, now you got the idea for the lead magnet and you're kind of creatively inspired, but like, what can you actually put in it? Now, do I think that you're going to be able to use it right out of the box, putting it into Chat GPT? Well, a lot of people have been. It's been my experience that you need to change it considerably, but it does give you a place to start. So here's the prompt for this one. And I'm just going to read my example, which is, I'm a business coach for service-based female entrepreneurs who struggle with overthinking and overcomplicating their marketing. So again, I'm not going with, want to build their business or want to grow their business. I've kind of given it a little bit more information because there are a lot of problems that you solve for your audience. It's not just one. There are a lot of external problems. There are a lot of internal problems. There are a lot of philosophical problems that you solve. You need to be able to identify what those are so that you can give Chat GPT more information. So I know that my audience internally struggle with overthinking and overcomplicating all of their social media posts. And the prompt or the output that I'm looking for here is, I'd like you to outline 7 to 10 tips that I can share with my subscribers as a lead magnet on how to simplify their social media strategy. Include tips I can share, supporting details for each tip, an introduction, and a conclusion, along with a hook and a value proposition. So I'm asking for a lot here. Let's see what it comes back with. So it's given me an introduction. It's given me a value proposition. It's given me a hook to get them interested. And it's giving me tips and some supporting details. All I have to do is form this into a paragraph so that it actually reads well. And I could essentially take this and turn this into a really beautiful lead magnet that attracts more of my target audience to me, so I can start building a stronger relationship over email. Because that's the goal. In my opinion, that should be the goal of everybody's social media. Because, how many times has either Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, how many times have they gone down that you haven't been able to access your followers? Or do you know anybody who's been cloned or their account has been stolen? It happens all the time. And then you lose access to the ability to be able to market to all your followers. So when you put all your eggs in social media's basket and you're relying on the algorithm or the security of the platform to make sure you're safe, sometimes that doesn't work. So your goal, in my opinion, should be to try to get as many people on your email list as possible, because that is where you build relationships and that's where people say yes to hiring you. So this is I could totally run with this lead magnet. This is a great prompt to use, and there's not very much that I would have to change about this at all because I'm actually adding more details. This is just kind of giving me my outline. All right, let's go into number 7. So beyond writing social media posts, you can use Chat GPT to do other things for you that have to do with your marketing. So I want you to think more broadly. And again, I'm going back to the post just before, which is about email marketing. You also need to send email to your subscribers regularly. And let's say you want to create an email that is promoting some pillar content that you've just published on your website. All right, here is the prompt that I'm going to tee it up with, which is, assume I'm a fill in the blank for and who it is that you work with and one of their problems. And then I'm going to outline an email that I can share with my subscribers to drive traffic to, and then you would put whether it's a podcast episode, a blog post, a YouTube video, whatever it is on, and you put in the title. And then I also included that I wanted an email subject line as well as preview text. So let's just copy this one, bring it over, and see what happens. I don't know about you, but I spend an awful lot of time figuring out what to write in that email so that I can send it out to my list so that they can get the content. Check this out. So here's my subject line: simplify your social media strategy and attract more clients. Podcast episode inside. Preview text: feeling overwhelmed with what to post on social media? Discover the secrets to simplifying your strategy in our latest podcast episode. Hi, and it's got placeholder name for the subscriber name. Are you tired of staring at a blank screen, wondering what to post on social media to attract new clients? I completely understand the overwhelm that comes with managing your business's online presence while trying to connect with your target audience effectively. And that's why I'm thrilled to share with you an exciting resource that will simplify your social media strategy and help you attract more clients with ease. I recently recorded a podcast episode that dives deep into the art of simplifying your social media strategy. Like, this is amazing, you guys. I could literally use this, cut and paste pretty much out of the box, ready to go. This one saves you so much time. You will not ever have a reason to not email your subscribers again using this one prompt. Game changer, game changer. Super excited about this one. Okay, now let's say you're a planner. I'm a Myers-Briggs INFJ, and being a J, I really like to have a plan that makes me feel really confident. So in this case, I did not use myself in this example. I wanted to show you one. This is for a client that I worked with, and she's a photographer. So I wanted to give you a different industry example. This one is going to give me a complete social media post ideas for the next 2 weeks. So here it is. Assume I'm a portrait photographer who specializes in, and this one is capturing authentic brand photography. I want to do a social media campaign for the next 2 weeks, educating my audience on the benefits of scheduling regular photo shoots to have original content for social media. That is absolutely something that a photographer can do for you. Can you outline 10 different Instagram posts I could share in a table format? Include a caption, visual content ideas, and hashtags. Let's see what this one brings us. Check it out. Continue generating. Sometimes it stops. You have to just press continue generating. You can always stop it if it's not giving you what you want as well. This is great. Caption: consistency is key. Regular photo shoots provide a treasure trove of authentic visuals to keep your social media game strong. Showcase your brand story with unique and original content. And the suggestions that it's a collage of previously shot photo shoot images, behind the scenes photo of a photo shoot, before and after shots demonstrating the impact. So I've got a couple of different options here, and it's given me some relevant hashtags. And there are 10 different social media posts, all on the same topic, to sell my service of brand photography, if that's what I did. Amazing. This is a handy prompt. Mind blown. I have a hunch you're sitting there going, oh my gosh, how quickly can I do this? All you have to do is go in and change these aspects and use my example to help you. All right, next one. This one is if you're launching something new and specific. So this prompt will give you the exact posts to share on social media for 2 full weeks. So this one, I am using a store, an e-commerce brand as an example in this one, because I have a hunch there could be some of you in the audience. So I don't want you to think it's only limited to service-based entrepreneurs. So this one is create a 14-day social media campaign for the launch of a boutique ice cream company called Ice Queens. We are launching a new flavor of their custard-based organic ice cream called Little Prince, which is a salted toffee caramel vanilla swirl flavor. It's smooth, creamy, and indulgent, yet balanced with unexpected ingredients. Outline it in a table form with a caption, image suggestion, and relevant hashtags. All right, let's see how this one goes. So, introducing our newest obsession, Little Prince. Get ready to indulge in the smoothest, creamiest, and most indulgent salted toffee caramel vanilla swirl you've ever tasted. And then you're going to have a close-up shot, surrounded, blah, blah, blah. It's pure perfection. It's got the hashtags. Let's go down and see what else it got here. I'm going to continue. Day 5 is indulge in the ultimate ice cream experience with our Little Prince. Wait, now where did it go? It's a blend of creamy vanilla, rich salted toffee caramel, and a swirl of pure happiness. And it's got all of the things that you need to be able to sell whatever ice cream or new product you are launching. Incredible. Love this. Okay, so now what's happened is I actually can't do anything. So I'm going to hit stop generating, and that might not even work. What I might have to do in this case is actually, it's become unresponsive. So I am just going to hit wait, and I'm going to hit refresh on the page. What this might do is it might kick out what I was doing. That's okay. It's still all going to be saved because I've already logged in. And all I'm going to do in this case is I'm just going to start a new chat. So there you go. If I come over here, oh yeah, here it is. All of the stuff is still going to be here. If I go to the bottom, here it is here. So it actually didn't finish it for me in this case. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to copy this again and I'm going to do a new chat. Close this window and put in my chat. Oops, it did not. There it is. So this is it. If you own an e-commerce brand or if you have products that you need to sell, this also works for you. So don't worry if you think, oh my gosh, this is all for service-based entrepreneurs. I got you too. You can adapt any of these to use with whatever it is that you sell. And this is great. I'm loving the way that this is going. Have you experienced the taste of pure bliss? Little Prince salted toffee, caramel, and vanilla swirl flavor will transport you to dessert paradise. Love it. These are amazing. You could absolutely use all of these. I'm going to hit stop generating. Let's go back and see what else is left. There's only 3 left. Now let's say you need a full launch plan. Like you need social media, you need email marketing ideas, and you need sales page ideas. This is where you can get a little bit more dialed in. And I actually used this to help a client that I was working with a couple of weeks ago. So she is a leadership coach that mainly serves accounting firms. And she really knows that the biggest problem that they're having is they can't attract and retain young CPAs because people just aren't going into the industry. And it's really, really hard. So here's my prompt. Assume I'm a leadership coach based in Halifax, Nova Scotia. I am looking to generate a marketing plan for a new offer I'm launching in July 2023 that will help accounting firms attract and retain younger CPAs by ensuring that they are truly remote ready. I need it broken down in table form with email marketing suggestions, social media posts for LinkedIn, and sales page ideas. Let's see what we get. This is insane. It's got email 1, email 2. It's given us a full launch plan. What has to go in email 3? So this table provides a general outline of the marketing plan for your offer. You can customize the content and timing of emails, social media posts, and sales pages based on your specific target audience, goals, and resources. So let's say I want to use the above to give me let's do 8-day social media captions to give me 8 days of social media captions to share on LinkedIn. This is awesome. I'm going to hit stop generating, but these are great captions. I love how it's professional. It knows right away not to include fluffy filler words or emojis because people tend to not use those so much on LinkedIn. These are amazing. And if they're not quite long enough, like if you want to add a little bit more or embellish a little bit more, let's look at, can you expand upon the day 1 caption above and make it about double length. Here we go. It's even better. It's even longer. So there's one thing. If you find like they're not long enough, just take one of them out and ask it to expand upon it. It's going to give you way more information. So that one was, can you expand upon the above and make it about, and give it a percentage. You could say 50% longer, 20% longer, 70% longer. And I said in this case, double the length. Okay, next one, 11, need to identify a new audience. So this is for, let's say you have a new offer or you've kind of tapped out the current audience segments that you have been marketing to. Maybe you can actually do some research and find some different ways or different people who also need what you have. So in this example, it is, assume I'm a leadership coach based in Halifax, Nova Scotia. I mainly work with accountants, bookkeepers, and accounting firms who are struggling to recruit and retain new talent. Their biggest worry is that they won't be able to keep their current clients happy because they're stretched so thin. Outline 10 market segments and include a description, as well as indicating potential for growth and a possible strategy in a table format. So this is going to give me some really great possible audience or market research areas. Okay, so the first one they're suggesting is small accounting firms. The potential for growth is pretty high. The strategy: offer cost-effective coaching packages tailored to their specific needs, provide guidance on optimizing workflows and managing client expectations. And here's, they give a small description. Medium accounting firms. Possible strategy: large accounting firms, solo accountants, remote accountants, bookkeepers, accounting graduates, accounting students, accounting associations, accounting startups. You can see that the possibilities here are endless, and they may be things that my client actually had never previously considered in terms of getting her offer in front of the right audience. So maybe she's already tapped out her small accounting firms and her big accounting firms. So maybe she goes, oh, you know what? I've never actually thought about it. There are lots of people who are solo accountants. I could approach them. I could approach people who work remotely. I could actually even do bookkeepers. I don't have to just work with CPAs. Oh my gosh, I never thought about going to accounting graduates. Like, I could go to schools and I could talk about it there. They're also going to need it. And how could I work out so that maybe they could get an internship with what I'm doing? All kinds of ways to identify different markets that you might need access to. All right, and lastly, number 12. This is the one that I use Chat GPT for the absolute most because it is the biggest time suck for me. And it is always, what the heck do I title my blog post, podcast episode, video, YouTube, whatever I'm doing? It is a struggle for me to figure out what to actually title something. So what you're going to do is you're just going to put in the actual prompt, which is what would be a good title for an article I'm publishing on my website to, and what's the goal? Attract parents of teens in language they will understand about the following. And then I would put in like 2,500 words-ish on like this absolute goal. So I would have an article. I have a client who's a naturopath. A lot of what I do for her is helping her with her content marketing and sending it out to her list of subscribers. And what we're doing is we're really targeting the parents of teens with ADHD. So all I have to do is go to her website. In this case, I'm just going to go to Breakthrough ADHD. And I'm going to go to the latest blog post that we published. And I think it was on how neurocognitive training can help them with working memory. So I'm just going to actually take, you can take up to 2,500 words. I don't think this post is really long. So I'm just going to kind of take that many words. And I'm going to come over here. I'm going to paste those in. But then I also have to get the prompt that has to go at the beginning of it. Go up to the top and paste that in, and there's the article. And now I'm just going to hit enter, and let's see if it gives us a title. Here we go. Unlocking academic success, empowering teens with ADHD through neurocognitive training and neurofeedback. Now, I know these are keywords that she wants to rank for, so this is perfect. It could also be boosting cognitive skills for teens with ADHD, how neurocognitive training and neurofeedback improve academic performance. What did I actually call it? How neurocognitive training can help your teen improve their working memory. So, I mean, I actually like this title even a little bit better because that is what they all want, is they all want their children to just be able to perform better academically. Guys, Chat GPT can revolutionize and help you take back all of your time. This lead magnet is got all of my prompts as well as examples in it that you're going to be able to use. This is going to save you so much time. And if you want a copy of it, make sure you head over to the link that I put in the comments. It's going to take you right here. All you have to do is put in your first name and your email address. You'll be able to download all the prompts that I included in this video, ready for you to copy, paste, and personalize. Make sure you subscribe and follow for more tech tips. Cheers.